the school that we wanted to talk about is Findlay University, and their new facility. And like I said in the intro, Findlay plays on a shared high school stadium right now. And it's a really nice high school stadium. I'll pull up a picture right here so we can take a look at it. Donnell Stadium is the name of it. But at the end of the day, it is still a high school stadium. So, okay, take a look at this guy right here. You can see it's Findlay in the end zones. Like, I'm assuming that is the majority of the games that are played there are Findlay. But also the high school, I guess they just get overruled. You don't get your name in the end zones. As far as high school stadiums go, it's a pretty nice one.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. I do believe Ben Roethlisberger went to this high school, I want to say.
You serious?
There was some big NFL alum. I want to say it was Roethlisberger. Could I have done a little bit more research? Yeah. But I visited here, and I remember seeing some type of plaque. I know there's some big-time alum who have come through here, but that is the current field where Findlay plays all of their games. And this is not just a run-of-the-mill D2 either. Like, this is a really good squad in the GMAC who has had a lot of success in recent history. This stadium, Donnell Stadium,
They won the conference championship 2 years ago.
They did. Like, this team has had a lot of success. And this stadium here was opened in 1928.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's going on 100 years old.
Yeah,
and obviously there's been renovations made, I would assume.
It's like right on the river there, too. You see in the top right? It's like a river.
There's a little bit of water behind that. You're right. Now, the high school Trojans and the University of Findlay Oilers, they share the field. So the Trojans are the team. I don't know what high school that is, but it was provided and named after James C. Donnell. It seats 7,500 people and is in the south end of Findlay. Now, for Findlay, for the football players, they have to actually like ride over there, which is I just think is never great. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think it's just like not even that's great, but I think it's just something that nowadays with recruiting even.
Totally.
You gotta tell your guys you gotta drive over to the field to practice.
That's a big turnoff, like 100%. But now we can take a look at this is not a new game stadium for the Oilers, but this is the rendering that was released on Twitter by the Findlay Oilers Twitter account here.
Yeah.
And you can see right there, the Dick Strom Champions Field. That is what has been announced. They're excited to open this facility. It's going to be an 83,000 square foot turf field in the heart of our campus. Now, I've never heard anyone describe a field by using square footage. Are they only doing this because it's not a full field? Is that the deal here?
I just don't understand why they wouldn't just make it a full field.
You know what I mean?
It's a little section, bro. Like,
well, there's obviously an existing building there, which certainly makes things difficult. But I know this field house.
It just gives me terrible. Like, I just hate looking at that.
I know. It's so close, right? That's why. But this field house that's on the right side, I know they do a lot of their winter conditioning, and I think they even did some of their indoor practicing in that field house on the right side. I've been in that building.
What did that comment say? Such a time saver, go from meetings to weight room.
What's that?
The comment on the bottom right. I'm just looking at the comment. What does it say? Yeah.
But it'll be interesting for sure. Now, reading some of the information about this, basically right in the heart of campus. So the facility's location is certainly important. The 83,000 square feet of turf is very interesting. Says utilized primarily by the football program, will also serve as an auxiliary practice space for many of the department's 22 NCAA-sponsored sports, but also utilized by the university's intramural programs, as well as various community organizations, including Upland Sports of Findlay.
Is it bigger than, like, wider than an actual football field, or is it the same width and everything? Like, I don't. What's 83,000 square feet?
Again, that the figure means nothing to me.
Yeah,
it's so odd. Yeah, so to me, it looks like it's just a small logo, and I'm assuming it's the regular width of a football field. Because what advantage would that serve?
Dude, I don't know. There's a freaking building in the left corner of the end zone, so I do not know.
And it's funny because it was very specific on here that they talked about there is an extra little space you can see in that back corner for extra like individual work and other things. So they're almost transplanting that back corner of turf, and they've moved it into another section.
Yeah, like, what are you going to do over there?
Exactly.
Long snap?
They say here that over the past 2 months, 60% of the funds necessary have been secured. So it's always very interesting with these things is that they get these projects approved without actually having the monetary backing to follow through with them. Understandably so, because a lot of the time you have to pitch the actual images to people to get them to cough up the money.
Right.
And I mean, it's just tough. It's tough for Findlay fans. Like this is certainly big.
No,
I
don't
will
get me
say-
wrong. It's huge. Like I was just thinking, it must be the time for like literally every university ever to get a new
Yes,
facility or new turf, new everything. Think about it. That's like the new wave.
it is. And I was talking to our mutual friend over at Findlay about this. Guess what he said? He's never fucking heard of it.
Really?
He didn't even know it was a thing.
Are you serious?
One of our buddies plays linebacker over there, and he had no idea this was even in the works.
So like this got to be years out.
No. You would think it would be, right? You would think, oh, this thing must not be-
2023.
This thing is expected to be completed by the end of August 2023. So come fall, really kind of towards the end of fall camp, this thing should be operational. The football team will probably be able to use it. Did you expect that?
That's ridiculous.
That is obscene.
That's actually ridiculous. Wow.
I've got, let's see. I've got one more image here that I think I can pull up that is just like an overhead view. Yeah, let's get a nice, oh, great quality on that, huh, kid?
Mm-hmm.
But there's the overhead view. To me, that just looks like a normal football field with that extra little section on the top there and just that jank ass left corner. It's so close.
Dude,
Damn
it's
it.
just so like unpleasing to
It
look
is.
at.
Yeah, it's like not satisfying.
Looks
at
like
all.
Nebraska, the state.
Oh, that's pretty good. It is actually kind of an interesting fact here. The field will be constructed by Maumee Bay Turf Center that operates out of Oregon, Ohio. I didn't know that was a city. It's run by a 1991 University of Findlay graduate, Brad Morrison. So that's kind of pretty interesting. This is a 100-yard turf facility. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Goalpost in the north end zone. And here it says, the extra room for positional work in the northwest corner of the field. That's what we were talking about before. It will be lit. The facility will be lit. That is in the article here.
No.
It will be lit. Shit's going to be lit. Assuming I didn't see lights up here, but I'm assuming they're somewhere.
Is it lit like L-I, like?
It's LIT. The facility will be lit. As I'm assuming that means lights and not the other thing that we're thinking of. But
Could be.
no, I don't think this facility is lit. But like we said, either way, big news for Findlay. Good for the Oilers. But just like not what you need. Like my only thing with this, you could be putting so much more. You could be putting this money towards an actual stadium.
Right.
Somewhere,
Like you're playing
right.
in high school.
You are. And I do understand the benefit of having this, like you said, for the other 22 NCAA sports.
Yeah.
It's big, but nonetheless, still big for the Oilers down there.